Did you know Disney is trying to cancel this woman? Rachel Zegler, the actress starring in the live-action Snow White movie, have received massive backlash from the public ever since her infamous interview. In that interview, she claims she wants to portray Snow White in another way, where a princess won't be dreaming about true love and won't need a prince to save her anymore, so she can be a strong, independent woman.
I mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince.
And on top of that, on another interview, she said she never liked the Snow White movie and was scared of it after watching it only once prior, even though she auditioned to being Snow White. This went viral all over TikTok, and people started questioning why Disney even casted her in the first place, pointing out other problems with the movie, like why are the 7 dwarfs not actually dwarfs, as they already have a hard time finding acting gigs in Hollywood anyway, and why is Snow White not white, as the premise of the character is that she is white as snow. This was after another controversial live-action remake by Disney after remaking The Little Mermaid. Many people are voicing their opinions on Disney's casting choice, calling Rachel a walking PR disaster. Now it has been reported that Disney asked Rachel to apologize for her statements, but she refused because she thinks she's in the right. Now her disaster didn't end there though. In another interview for Shazam movie premiere, she stated that she accepted this role because she needed money and not for the love of the comic book character.
What made you want to step into this world of DC heroes? I needed a job.
And after getting incredible backlash, she got dropped from some of her projects like Paddington 3 and being the lead voice actor in another cartoon for Apple TV. She was even in contention for a role in the Pirates of the Caribbean remake along with Margot Robbie and in the new Sony Madam web series. And now, right after her Snow White movie trailer was released, people flooded the comments with their thoughts on the movie. After her great PR disaster, Disney has been furious and under a lot of pressure to clean up her mess. They seem like they don't want to work with her anymore by dropping her from their many movie projects. However, they're still forced to use her to promote their upcoming Snow White movie. Well, until it's released at least. And recently, Rachel Zegler did an actors-to-actors interview with Halle Bailey, the other Disney princess. But as it turns out, the only reason they did this interview is because of Disney's strategy to fix up her image. And it has been reported that Disney warned Rachel multiple times that if she's keep making these public mistakes, they'll drop her from other interviews and the movie premiere as well. Disney has also started to manage her other social media, forcing her to delete many of her past posts on Instagram and Twitter. But Rachel is not happy about this. Since Snow White is public domain, the Daily Wire has seized the opportunity to ride the hate train with the lack of good Disney movies and the dissatisfaction expressed by fans. They have unveiled their own movie trailer for a Snow White adaptation with popular YouTube personality Brett Cooper taking the lead role. Their commitment to staying true to the original story has garnered praise and support from many fans. It seems like it's been a trend to hate on Rachel lately, but ever since her most recent performance on the Hunger Games movie, it seems like fans are starting to support her again because of her acting and singing portrayal as Lucy Gray. The film was a success as it brought their total earnings to $200 million. You might have thought this could be a resurgence for her career after all she's done, but think again, because right after the movie, she was initially booked for another movie by Lionsgate because the Hunger Games movie did so well. But she was dropped from this role right after, and now she is seemingly getting cancelled and blacklisted by some of the biggest companies in Hollywood. It seems like every role she has touched has either been a PR disaster or companies just don't want to hire her anymore. It has been reported that she might be thinking about taking legal actions towards Disney because they originally signed a contract for a total of 3 Snow White movies and 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies, which she was dropped from immediately because of her PR disaster. Now, Rachel does not believe her interview was impactful enough for Disney to drop her, leading her to lose a lot of other big roles with different big companies. So what do you guys think about this? Please leave a comment below, and if you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing for more videos like this.